And you just heard Nourishing Adversary by Torture that comes off their 2023 album, Enduring Freedom. If you're into slam metal, like I've been getting into recently, pretty good. Today's theme of this show, we are playing very long songs. That'll be kind of fun to do. I think songs, when they're too short, I don't know. I like short songs, but I like very short songs, like extreme metal. Like especially if it's like less than a minute, that's when you know it's good. And I think it was Napalm Death. They did like I think they did a compilation album. Like each song was like less than 15 seconds long. Pretty good actually. If you still used iTunes, which I'm pretty sure people still use iTunes, right? Just maybe some old person in like the state of Georgia uses iTunes still to listen to. I don't know, Britney Spears. I don't know. I don't judge out here. You can actually listen to the whole album for free, even though the whole album costs maybe like $10 on iTunes. I don't know. I haven't used iTunes in like 5, 6 years, I wanna say. No, I mean, if I just purchase music, I use, Qobuz or directly supporting the artist. Hmm. But yeah, today's theme, we're playing very long songs. Our first track was 6 minutes. The next track is gonna be 7.5 minutes long. We'll be listening to Earth, so that'll be looking forward to. If you're into drone metal music, we're gonna have something nice for you. And if you're not into it, well, you're gonna listen to it because I'm kind of in charge right now for the moment. Good afternoon, listen to Coffee Noise. I'm your host DJ Marlin, and if you can't believe it, it's what day is today? Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Once again, how are we doing, listeners? It is the start of a new month. It is the 2nd of April, 2025. How are we doing out there, listeners? I hope you all stayed safe during last week's pretty bad rainstorm. We beat actually a record in Harlingen, a record since the 1910s. So we got 21 inches of rain there. Luckily, no water went to my house. But the thing is, like when it was raining, it was like thunderstorm. I had to go to work still. My dog was like making noises, like he was scared to rain. I told him, like, What are you crying about, Sammy? I have to go to work. You stay here on the couch and you watch TV that I pay for." I love my dog, but sometimes he gets kind of annoying. Also, when he's very scared, he'll tend to like dig into the couch, which is like a nice leather couch. So it's like, ooh, that's not good. He's better now. It was worse when he was a puppy. Now he just likes to bite on his frog toy that we got him. That dog rip into any toy actually now. So hopefully y'all stayed safe. And I know a lot of businesses were affected during the floods. So if any local businesses were affected, go ahead and support them. Always lend a helping hand to people in need. That's always good. I think that's something we can all agree with. Let's see here. Today's thoughts of the day. The New York Giants are just bad now. I don't know. I know I saw a post early on Instagram of Tommy DeVito working out. It's like, okay, good, but like during the season in the fall, are you gonna win or we're gonna be horrible? We're gonna be the laughing stock again. I am currently wearing a Super Bowl T-shirt from 2018, like no, not 18, 2008, when the Giants faced off the Patriots. That wasn't the game I watched that made me fall in love with that made me fall in love with the Giants. That was until 2012 when they did the Super Bowl again. Wait, was it 2012? Yeah, that one thing it was in 2012. Oh, I was like, how old was I in 2012? I was 9. Wait, no, I was 8 because I was in February. I would have been 9 in March. Huh. It's kind of weird now. I think I'm 22. I don't know what to do about that now. Should I open up a 401k? Probably so. Should I go into investing in stock markets? Probably so. Should I buy a new car? Probably so. But I need to wait till I'm done with grad school because the amount of money I'm spending on that, forget about it. I'm not gonna be able to pay it. Enough of my constant talk. Let's get into the next track. We're gonna be playing Earth. This is from their album Phase 3, I want to say so. Phase 2. Tibetan Quaaludes. I just been getting to drone music a lot recently, and we're gonna listen to 2 more drone songs near the end of this show. Very long drone songs by Kelly Malone and Sarah Davachi. But let's just get into some Earth. If you haven't listened to Earth 2, a special low frequency version, go ahead and try it. My girlfriend talks smack about me because she says I'm very pretentious, but I told her, like, babe, getting into drone music is not an easy thing. And that was Tibetan Quaaludes by Earth. That is drone music for y'all listeners. I was talking that with my girlfriend. So my girlfriend likes some like K-pop artists or whatever, nothing wrong against that, to each their own. And I forgot what she showed me a video like some concert, and then I showed her a concert video of Sun, and they're just standing around there with their amplifiers playing, and you have the smoke effect going on. My girlfriend's like, "So, are they even playing?" It's like, "No, that is the track. They're just strumming very slow. It's drone music." Ash, she doesn't really get drone music, but then again, most people don't really get drone music. Um, I mean, I made drone. I want to get back into making drone music again. I have a couple instruments I could probably use. I do need to find an amplifier though. I would no, honestly, I went to an antique store and they had like an original like 1980s Sun mixer that I would love to get. Do I know how to use it? I probably don't. I have to learn how to. I don't understand like a bunch of like I don't know how to use a mixer. I should. It's a beautiful Sun mixer and also just love the logo that Fender uses. So, yeah, but, on talk of drone music, let's talk about an essential merch or an essential item every noise musician needs to know. For all my fellow noise musicians out there, you need to get yourself a stand-up table. I remember, Teenage Engineering. I'm pretty sure 90% of those listening do not know what I'm talking about, but they do, like, instruments. They were gonna release a metal table and they're gonna charge like a couple $100 for it, like those little folding tables you get at, like Home Depot or Hobby Lobby or what's it called, Johnny's True Value for like a couple $100. It's just metal. That's it. It'd be kind of a good April Fool's joke prank. But speaking of Teenage Engineering, I would love to get like their OP1 synthesizers, but they cost like 2 grand. I am not willing to spend 2 grand. I mean, I love it. I think it's beautiful. I would love to get a chance to play with it. But 2 grand? I don't know, it seems kinda hard for me to justify a price for obvious reasons. I mean, I can buy a lot with 2 grand. I put, like, a down payment on, like, a new car for 2 grand. Speaking of the new car, I should probably get one because like, my car is from 2008, the Dodge Nitro. For those who if you see me on campus when I drive on Monday or some days, or for those who park at Harlingen, you know it's my car because I have a bunch of bumper stickers on the back of it. And I'm still gonna put more bumper stickers on it. Why, you may ask? I don't really know. I think I just like bumper stickers. I think it just makes the car look unique. Some people say it makes the car look ugly. You know what? I don't really care. It really is an ugly car. I mean, that's why they stopped producing the Dodge Nitros like 2012 or something like that. So I'm just doing my part and making it more ugly. Kind of like those are rehashed version of the Jeep Renegade, but no one really cared for the Jeep for the Dodge Nitros. They kind of discontinued it. I love it because it's my first car. Costs like 190,000 miles on it, but you know what? I'm still gonna run it until the engine blows out or something like that. Then I'll have to get a new car. I've been looking at those Elantras. I like how they look. Anyways, listeners, let's get into the next track right now. To break away from the experimental avant-garde music, let's put on some jazz. This is from the Chet Baker Quartet. This is the track "My Queen Is Home to Stay." Very calming, 7 minute track. And yeah, just like Chet Baker. I don't care what my therapist says. I'm still gonna listen to jazz when I'm sad. What am I gonna do? Not listen to jazz? I don't know. My therapist is on something else. So, yeah, let's just get into Chet Baker. I love this guy. And we are back. It is 1:32 in the afternoon. We're gonna start the second half of the show. We'll be playing drone music, listeners. This is something I hope all y'all looking forward to. Probably not, because most of y'all don't even listen to drone. Um, I'm built differently. I love drone music. But like I feel like a lot of drone music kind of like gets a bad rep. It's like I said, like, my girlfriend says it's kinda pretentious, like, but it's not an easy genre to get into. But then again, I can't really listen to K-pop that much because I don't know what's being said, which is still hypocritical because I listen to a lot of foreign music. Like, I love Arabic music. I also like Clemser music, and also like, 1960s Brazilian music. It goes hard. Yeah, just, let's, like, search up on YouTube, like, a 1960s, like, Brazilian jazz compilation. You find some good hits. You really do. So, am I a bit hypocritical of liking that? Yeah, I don't really listen to K-pop. Probably so. I don't know. I also like Japanese music. Boris. Listen to Boris if you want something loud. I was listening to Flood when I was at work counting money at the end of the night. My ears were ringing for. Was it worth it? Probably not, because I had to. My coworkers were calling out to me because they needed my help. I couldn't hear that well, so that kind of sucked. But I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it. Let's see. A few music releases I am looking forward to. Tonight we're getting the new album by Black Country New Road, Forever How Long, or Forever Lasting How Long, I think what it's called. I haven't listened to any of the singles, so I was waiting for the album to come out. So tonight, or probably tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be listening to the album in full, or not tomorrow, Friday. Friday, I'll be listening to the entire album in full. So I'm gonna be definitely dialed in for that album, probably a lot. What should I do while listening to that album? Maybe I should do my laundry. I haven't done my laundry. I still need to do my laundry because I go to work tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it when I get home tonight. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow before I make my breakfast. I didn't even much anything for breakfast now. Thinking about it, all I had was like a sparkling water. Sparkling water is pretty good. For those who don't drink it, you should probably get into it. It's pretty good. They're like, oh, it has bubbles. Yeah, so does soda. So like, I don't get what your point is. Anyway, let's get into the next track right now. This is the Unification of Inner and Outer Life by Kelly Malone. This was from her latest album from last year. It's a 9.5 minute drone out track. So yeah, I just like drones. So let's get into it. And that was Kelly Malone. I actually did not know she's actually married to the guitarist of Sun, Stephen O'Malley. I did not actually know that until I read like the Wikipedia. I think maybe like 2, 3 weeks ago. I don't know. I love her music. I think Kelly Malone's one of the best. She's American, but I don't think she lives in America, or she didn't for a long time. And yeah, I just love her music. I think Kelly Malone and Sarah Davachi probably one of the best drill musicians. If you really want to get to the genre, but again, I feel like if you want to get into drone, they're not the easiest artists to get into. I feel like the better way to get into. I don't know if there's actually is a way to get into drone music without actually just like diving headfirst into it. Um, I guess if you listen to maybe some John Cage, 4 minutes and 33 seconds, I guess, or maybe if you were to listen to Philip Glass. Also, yesterday I saw a post. I was like Philip Glass. He looks very similar to Gene Ween from the band Ween. He also looks like what's his name from the Bear. What's his name? The guy who played Philip Gallagher. I forgot, but he looks very similar like that if you look in the black and white photo. Um, ooh, I got. If you really want to get into drone music, try to listen to maybe Steve Reich. Listen to maybe It's Gonna Rain, or maybe music for 18 musicians. It's not drone of itself, but it probably gets you like more into like experimental music. But if you really want to get into it, just listen to maybe to like I don't know, sperm. There was a compilation I was listening to maybe like 3 months ago. There was a compilation music of avant-garde experimental music from India of the 1960s. Really good. That's really out there. So if you're willing to get into it, just dive headfirst into it, or listen to I guess Anatrash, or what's another good drone like extreme avant-garde band. There's one on top of my there's one. John Zorn. John Zorn's pretty good if you want something loud. If you I feel like if you wanna get to John Zorn, listen to Spinoza, pretty good jazz album, or, Salem, it's named after, like, the Salem witch trials, or, listen to he was in the project, I forgot. It was the no wave, scene of New York in the 1980s and 90s. Try to listen to that. I feel like that'll get you into the mood to listen to more instrumental music. Maybe I am pretentious. Maybe I should just listen to more normie music, like, I don't know, like, whatever's listening on, like, the top 40 on, like, Apple Music or something like that. I think I just fallen way too far off the deep end to actually return back to, like, more normal sounding music. Maybe. I mean, for crying out loud, I listen to, like, music of, like, people screaming into microphones and banging on trash cans, and I would pay money to go see that live. Yeah. Maybe I should just get new hobbies of just music. Maybe I should just pick up knitting. Maybe. I can make a blanket. That'd be kinda cool. Let's get to the next track for right now. It's gonna be the final track for today. It's gonna be "Concerts" by Sarah Davachi. This is from her last album from last year. The head form as "The Choir Cried," if I'm correct. It was actually my favorite album of last year. Perfect album, I think. 5 out of 5 for me personally. And, yeah, I just love her music, so this is Sarah Davachi. And we are back, listeners. It is 1:58 in the afternoon, so we're gonna wrap this show up, um, already in minutes or so. As always, this week's plays will be available on both Spotify and Apple Music. You can find them follow me from Instagram at Watford2003. Play a total of 5 tracks for you today. Long episode for today. Long song episodes. We played Nourishing Adversary by Torture, Tibetan Quaaludes by Earth, My Queen is Home to Stay by the Chet Baker Quartet, The Unification of Inner and Outer Life by Kelly Malone, and Constance by Sarah Davachi. Let's see. Final idea. Rest in peace to Val Kilmer. If you haven't, go watch Heat. Released in the '90s. Great movie. It's a classic, and everyone should watch it. It's great for both film nerds like me and for the average casual viewer. So it's a good win-win for everyone. Final thought of the day. Spam is actually kind of good. It's a bit too high in salt, but I think if you add in some eggs or if you don't use the entire can, I think it'd be pretty good. Also, hot sauce. Um, I need to find some new ones. So if you have any recommendations, I don't know, like tell me about them in person or whatever. And if you see me around, I don't know, maybe throw an airplane at me, throw an apple at me. That'd be kind of cool. All right, listen to If I Got Radio, the Valley's only student station. Bye bye.